Disney 100 is 1937 classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, of course, it was necessary to include this since it was considered as the first Disney movie. I almost said DC, but Disney. And what do I think of this movie? Um, it's actually pretty good. First off, the animation for a 1937 movie is very colorful and smooth, especially when the characters move. And the design of the characters look very well, especially with the dwarves and the young evil queen. And I think those two characters are my favorite ones. The dwarf steals the show, especially their hi ho, it's all the men can know song, as well as the hilarious shower scene in which Troop was having shampoo hiccups and Grumpy gets getting bathed up, where their dwarves are giving Grumpy a shower that annoys him. That actually is very funny. And the Evil Queen is a very interesting villain, where she wants to kill the Snow White with an apple, but first she has to age old to before having a poison apple to kill Snow White, and then she successfully did, but then tried to kill the dwarfs, but died of a fall. Well, I think, except for my villain, I thought she was really good. And I thought the songs are very interesting because recent in modern days songs are like more um epic and something to watch. This one is more of a more if we want to listen to it instead of wanting to see the song, watch them singing. Is I think this one we want to watch listen singing. I'm also surprised how long it take the doors to get on Snow White. It took like 50 minutes into the movie, even though they showed up in 21 minutes in the movie, the Dwarfs, and they met her at 36 minutes into the movie, but still. One problem with this movie, is the prince because he was kind of useless. It was for one scene talking to Snow White. Then Snow White talked briefly about how she wants him, but it's never seen until the very end where he brings Snow White back to life and they live happily ever after and go to a castle that looks a lot like the Disney castle that we see at the Disney logos before the movie starts. But it's kind of interesting considering it's been that kind of been set up with when Snow White was playing her evil plan to kill Snow White, where to resurrect the true love's first kiss wishes, but she ignores it, which is pretty hilarious. So, so like I said, I was surprised of that took 21 minutes for his dwarfs because half of it because the first 20 minutes of it was Snow White was talking to animals, which does funny stuff, especially with the turtle where he has trouble climbing up, down, and up the stairs. And also how the other animals were cleaning up the clothes during the song. That was pretty funny. And yes, yeah, I guess that's my wrap up. So peace out, bye.